Do you not want to find your own place?
No.
Why not? Do you have a job?
No.
You tell me you want to
Right.
move out of your parents' house. Why don't
Right.
you just move out of your parents' house? Like tomorrow.
Attempt to bring a proceeding in.
Premises and the
So let's talk about the facts and the time. Okay, go back to the.
I'm not a burden to them in the home. They don't provide laundry or food. A reasonable amount of time to vacate with consideration of the fact that I was not really prepared to support myself.
Granting the eviction, I think the notice is sufficient.
Appeal. So, are we closed? Right.
The simplest question, do you not want to find your own place?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to live there anymore.
You don't want to live with your
I don't like living with. It's not. It's very tense. It's very awkward. It's we have to we have to share space, which may be the case with where I would find myself afterwards. But I'd prefer to get out.
Because it's my understanding you've lived, at your parents' house rent-free for 8 years, and I know you do your own laundry, you buy your own food, but they asked you 5 times, please move out. Why couldn't you guys resolve this without the court?
I would consider much of what they were doing to try to get me out as a tax, and what I was trying to preserve, trying to do what's best for me, which is just, let's try to be a little more reasonable. I'll leave.
Tell me you want to
Right.
move out of your parents' house. Why don't
Right.
you just move out of your parents' house, like tomorrow?
I don't have the means to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
So-
Do you have a job?
No.
A lot of us have lived with our parents, maybe a little bit longer than we wish we could. Please take a sip of your water. Do you not want privacy, Michael? I mean, do you not want relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, friendships, space, not shared walls with mom and dad?
I do want those things.
Yeah. So your parents took you to court,
If,
though, to force you out of their home, and you sat there and
Right.
you represented yourself, and you argued that you should have more time. I know that you wanted the 6 months, and I've heard you say, ironically, by the time maybe you'll leave, it will be that 6 months. The court didn't side in your favor. Will you fight the court? Will you fight your parents on this?
I would say that to the attorney. I'm saying to the attorney, if you put this proposed order for 3 months in, or a proposed order for 3 months in, I won't fight anymore for the case. And
Okay.
the ironic thing is that if they had sent me the 6-month notice to quit in February, it would have cost them $0 in legal expenses.
So, okay. Legal expenses aside and time spent in court, I'm sure you're irked, I'm sure your parents are irked, but you only have one mom and dad. And I understand
Right.
that you are probably more upset than even you're letting on, but don't you want to reconcile with them?
No. No, I don't.
No.
Are you aware of the component regarding my son and about how
I
I
am.
lost my visitation? Yeah. So right after that, they're like, well, we want you to start doing. Don't worry about your case, that's a full-time job doing setting up an appeal for an order like that for custody and visitation, and it was devastating to lose my son. I was done with them. After that. I was done with them after that point.